Hello. Hi.
Actually, all roads lead us to the middleweight title fight, Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira under the lights here at MSG.
Some people on the outside will look at this and say, well, Alex has the power, you have the speed and accuracy. If that is the case, who do these little MMA gloves favor?
We'll find out.
You're also a man who knows a lot about fashion. What do you make of Alex's outfit
I'm surprised he didn't wear Venom today. I quite like the leopard print. It goes with his whole jungle theme, innit?
For Alex, you've had a storied career, double champion in kickboxing. Where does this fight rank for you in your career?
First of all, good evening to everybody here. I know it's a great event here. You know, Adesanya's talking a lot. I train a lot for this, to be in this moment. Adesanya's talking about me. You know, it's going to be difficult to accept a knockout.
You've maintained throughout this that it isn't personal to you, but Israel says that it is. I'm curious, now that you're up there facing him, can you really be sure going into Saturday night that there's nothing in this for you that's personal?
You know what? We're talking about MMA. You know, we all know what happened in the last two fights. I forgot about him. I hope you forgot as well. I'm going to fight you like it was the first time I was fighting you in my life.
Question for the champion, Israel Adesanya. All week, you said the theme with this is horror movie. You've used that phrase. So what exactly does that mean? Is it the violence? Is it the darkness? Where does the horror movie theme come from?
I've accepted this isn't like, he's not like the other guys who I've fought recently. Once he feels me, he's not going to try and shy away. That's why I gave a shout out to Brad Tavares, because till the 5th round, he was still going. And I believe he's not going to shy away. He's going to come there and try and fight. Which you know is what I like. I like a guy who likes to fight because I love to fight.
What's the party scene gonna be like over there at City Kickboxing after Saturday night?
I haven't peeked at anything after this fight. I haven't peeked at an opponent. I haven't peeked at anything but focused on the man in front of me because, yeah, we need to get this done, and we will get this done.
Alex, on Saturday, when you get into that octagon, you're going to be on one side. Adesanya's going to be on the other side. When they close that gate, how do you think everything's going to be? I'm going to have to do everything I trained for. He is the champion, and I'm sure everything I do inside that octagon, he's going to want to respond. Alex, there are a lot of people that say you don't deserve to be here in this stage on a main event after just 3 fights in the UFC. What message do you have for them? And what message are you going to leave on Saturday night for everyone? You know, there's a lot of people that think maybe that they thought I was undeserving, including Adesanya and his team. Originally, he said, so when I came into the UFC, that he wanted to fight me. As soon as I started to fight people, they changed the narrative. They spun things around and they said, oh, maybe. They started to run around. They said, maybe I don't want to face him again. I think I kind of screwed his mind a little bit, and he's a little bit unbalanced psychologically on this one. And here, Alex, here you are, main event, Madison Square Garden in New York. You faced him twice again, and you're facing him once again. Do you think you have the potential to actually have a rivalry with Adesanya, and not only to fight him tonight, on Saturday, but going forward and have one of the greatest rivalries in UFC history? Surely, yes, and I will fight him as many times as I'm asked to do. I said I beat him twice, and I say, I try to forget as much as possible. It's hard to forget because that's part of my history.
This one's for the Greg Ivory with BR Betting. This one's for the champ, Israel. I want to know, the BR Betting community wants to know, because you're the last leg of our parlay on Saturday, are you a lock to win Saturday night?
Which betting company?
BR Betting.
I only fuck with steak.
Last time you stepped in the cage with Alex, he knocked you out.
Ring.
Sorry, the ring, I apologize. He knocked you out, and he talked about that. He said that that's going to be in the back of your mind, and that's going to affect you now. What's your response to that?
No.
Okay. If you win, and you win in spectacular fashion, I know you always like sidesteps these questions, but I mean, a lot of people are calling you the greatest of all time. I mean, how far away do you think you are to that?
I never chased those records. I never chased the belt. I never chased anything. All I ever chased was bodies. Put them in front of me and I take them out. and this is going to be no different. I don't chase anything. They all chase me.
Yo, my question is for Izzy. Yo, my name is Vic Blends. I just wanted to say congratulations on everything that you've accomplished. Champion of the world, you an inspiration to all of us. There's a lot to be proud about from the outside looking in, but my question is, what's something about yourself that you're proud about that nobody knows?
Something that I'm proud about that nobody knows. Damn, you put me on the spot. Fuck.
Only the good questions, man.
Okay, something I'm proud about. I am proud with my cooking skills. Yeah, during the last lockdown, I'm very coachable. I can follow a recipe. But then when Uber Eats came back, that went out the window, so yeah. But I can cook, I chef it up.
I bet that.
Since even before Alex Pereira was in the UFC, every time his name mentioned, the name Israel Adesanya was mentioned with it. Does it bother you at all, like that throughout his promotion, even before his career up until now, that his name, or your name has constantly been attached to his?
No, not really. For me, even right now, I've pretty much cleaned the division, and I'm lapping it again. So I cleared the way. You know, he should be grateful. He wouldn't be here without me. My run to the title was a lot more impressive than what he's done. So he should be grateful that he's here because of me.
This one goes to either Izzy and Dan. You guys have like an army here with City Kickboxing. Does it provide any added confidence knowing you guys have such a big group backing you guys?
We've got myself, Dan, Brad, and Carlos fighting. But behind us, there's a whole army. And then behind us, there's a whole nation. There's a whole spirit. There's a whole mana. And you can't fuck with it. Trust me, you can't.
Você vai estar sozinho lá dentro do octógono. Você vai estar sozinho lá dentro do octógono.
I don't speak Portuguese.
You're going to be alone inside that octagon without a team.
Oh, yes, you and me. Don't worry, but they're going to be with me. They're going to be with me in spirit. Trust me. They can't save you either. They can't save you.
Hey.
All this shit, don't worry. Hey, he's got bragging rights. Talk all the shit you want. Talk all the shit you want. Because trust me, they can't save you either when you're locked in there with me.
Ei, Adesanya, deixa eu te fazer uma pergunta. Você quer estar aqui realmente?
Caralho, I can't understand what this guy is saying, man.
Do you really want to be here?
I am here. I am here.
Last one for Alex. Alex, you're someone that's typically very stoic in nature. You're kind of quiet. Is this a different feeling being on like a press conference stage with all the lights, especially with someone who talks as much as Adesanya does?
To me, it's okay. It's regular. You know what? I always try to get people, the crowd's energy in a positive light. My focus is not on you. It's on Israel Adesanya.
All right, we got two more media member questions and then the all-important stare down. Sir, you got something?
Yeah, this question's for Izzy. You guys are both known, you and Alex, both known for your incredible striking. I'm curious how much of the grappling and takedown you guys are strategizing with. What'd you say?
For me? Yeah, I'll take him down. I'll punch him in the face and he'll be on the ground.
How about you, Alex?
I'm prepared. It's MMA. A lot of people underestimate what I can do underground. I'm going to prove to you that I'm a complete fighter.
281, Israel Adesanya defending the belt against Alex Pereira is going to be the toughest fight of Israel Adesanya's career. Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, taking on Alex Pereira. Yes, the bogeyman of Israel Adesanya's career. Now, if you know the history, okay, you probably know. Come on, everyone knows. They fought twice before in kickboxing, and Izzy lost twice before. Now, the first fight, I believe, was very, very close. Israel feels like he was kind of screwed by the judges. The second fight, according to Izzy, I was talking to him the other day, he said he was winning the fight, and then it was a big thunderous left hook from Alex Pereira that left him out cold. And that was incidentally the last fight that Izzy had in kickboxing before making the switch over to mixed martial arts, where he quickly took over the sport. Let's be honest, he came in with that tremendous kickboxing background, put it to great use, and nobody could stop him. Nobody could beat him. Listen, when you fight Israel Adesanya, the theory is easy. The game plan's simple. Take him down. He's a kickboxer. Use the wrestling, take him down. So far, no one's really been able to do that. Even when people have taken him down, they haven't been able to hold him down. Of course, I'm talking about the middleweight division, because that is what Jan Blachowicz did. When Izzy stepped up, when he dared to be great, tried to become a two-weight division champion, when he went up against Jan Blachowicz, 4th and 5th round, he got taken down and held down. But that was a bigger guy. Jan Blachowicz is a very big light heavyweight, heavier man, stronger as well. Middleweights haven't been able to do that, okay? They haven't been able to take him down, and then therefore, they are forced to stand with him. Okay, and then that's his world. He's a tremendous kickboxer. The reflexes are ridiculous. The shot selection, the eye that he has, the speed, the leg kicks. I mean, look at that beatdown that he put on Paulo Costa. I mean, come on. He literally fucked Paulo Costa twice. He's a technical fighter. He's a strategic fighter. He doesn't take risks. It's the art of hitting and not getting hit. But this fight now against Alex Pereira, that will be different. Listen, Robert Whittaker, tremendous fighter. Couldn't take him down, landed some good shots. Close fight, but Izzy clearly won. Next time out against Jared Cannonier. Alex Pereira is the opponent, and he's coming into this one with a record of 6-1 in professional MMA. So it's a fast track to a title shot, that's for sure, but he's 3-0 in the UFC so far. Last time out against Sean Strickland, knocked him out in the first round, 2 minutes 36, beautiful left hook, put Sean Strickland to sleep. Now, if you know the sport, if you follow the sport, you know that Sean Strickland was kind of closing in on a title fight. So if you beat the man, you become the man. So now he is the #1 contender, and with the backstory that Izzy and Pereira have, this fight makes absolute total sense. But Alex Pereira, familiar territory. You know, he's fought at Madison Square Garden. He's experienced what it's like. You know, when you're fighting in those huge venues with so much history, you're almost in awe of where you are as a fighter, but he's been there once before. And speaking of being there before, Israel Adesanya has certainly been there, done it, got multiple t-shirts, right? He's been the middleweight champion for a long time, by far one of the biggest sports in the UFC today. And he's been there. He knows those feelings. He knows the big moments. He knows the crowds. And he also knows Alex Pereira. Now, Alex Pereira, the way Alex Pereira fights, he's a killer. When he fought Israel Adesanya, he goes forward. He's very, very aggressive, okay? More aggressive than Izzy. So you have to fight fire with fire, okay? Izzy has been around the UFC for a long time. And he's got better. Since he came to the UFC, he's done nothing but improve. Alex Pereira's coming into this one. Of course, he's going to be very confident. He's got 2 wins over the man, and the last one was by knockout. In the UFC, he's 3-0. Last time out against Sean Strickland, by knockout. And this is a takedown. Now listen, I'm sure both men know how to hit a little single leg, do a little outside trip, maybe a double leg here and there. But if either man is putting the guy on the canvas, they're going to knock them down. As I always say, best Israel Adesanya. Now the danger is, this isn't kickboxing, it's MMA, the relevance being 4-ounce gloves. If Pereira can knock him out in boxing gloves or 10-ounce gloves, he can certainly knock him out in 4-ounce gloves. So Izzy is going to be incredibly careful. He's going to take the training camp to the absolute next level, as is Pereira. It's a big deal for both of them.
And now let's take a closer look at the 2 men involved in the main event of the evening. Alex Pereira is one of the most feared strikers to ever fight in kickboxing.
Kick over and out.
This is one of the most ferocious fighters that has ever entered into the sport. The only glory two-division simultaneous champ. This man is a monster.
Oh my goodness! Alex Pereira!
When I say ridiculous power, I mean one punch, smash, knockout power. Any mistake you make with him, it's night-night.
Oh! Massive left from Pereira!
That's it.
Can't play with this dude, man. Alex Pereira has done it again!
You cannot stand in front of that man. That power is different. It's extraordinary.
Izzy, you fought Alex Pereira twice, but in kickboxing, where he won both fights. How do you look back at those two fights?
My first fight with Pereira, a lot of people felt like I handily won. The second fight, he knocked me out and won the fight. But yeah, I let it go. I never held on to it. I move on with life. People make way too much of that knockout. Look at my career. I'm winning in life, and he's still in some favela somewhere doing this thing, and he's just like seeing me shining and like, I knocked that guy out.
Eu falei que ia nocautear ele e foi o que aconteceu. No Brasil tem ditado que a gente fala, né? Quem apanha nunca esquece. Tenho certeza que ele não esqueceu. Tá sendo muito difícil para ele.
He's that guy that people think can beat me because he already has in kickboxing in the past. But that was then, and this is now. Now it's time for my story.
You are looking at the undisputed greatest middleweight in the world at present, Israel Adesanya, on his way to becoming the greatest middleweight champion of all time.
This is mixed martial arts. There's a lot more that's different in this game.
I mean, this guy's special. He's got it all.
Oh! That is it!
Israel Adesanya possesses A+ skills in every part of mixed martial arts.
There's no one like him in the sport today. He's a truly, truly unique talent.
Ele entra na luta só para não perder. Mas eu entro na luta para ganhar. Vai fazer com que eu faça ele lutar. I will be the champion.
This fight's about revenge. When I finish him in front of 18, 19,000 people at MSG, I'm gonna blow the roof off that bitch. You don't want to miss this one. Trust, you don't want to miss this one.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the middleweight championship of the world. Introducing the challenger, Alex Pereira. Official weight, 184.5. And his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed middleweight champion of the world, the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Official weight, 185. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the challenger, Alex Pereira. This is a huge opportunity for you, sir. You get a chance to fight for the middleweight title. Give us your thoughts on what this means to you and what Israel as an opponent means to you.
Fico desafiante, Alex Pereira. Essa é uma grande oportunidade para você de desafiar ele e de ganhar o título. O que isso significa para você? O que você está sentindo?
Bom, significa muito para mim. É uma grande oportunidade e eu estou aqui porque eu construí isso. Estou muito feliz. Eu acho que eu já falei tudo e agora só quero lutar.
It's a great opportunity for me. I think I've done everything. You know, I want to be here. I want to be a champion, and I've said a lot. All I want to do is fight now.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Thank you very much. I'm here with the champ, ladies and gentlemen. Israel, obviously another gigantic moment for you, an opportunity to defend your title. Give us your thoughts on the significance of tomorrow night's fight.
Who wants to hear and new tomorrow? Who wants to hear and still tomorrow? I'm done talking. We'll fight tomorrow.
These people have spoken and the champ has spoken. Thank you very much, New York City. We'll see you all tomorrow night.
This is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
He's beaten everybody, and he's beaten some of them twice.
Israel Adesanya on his way to becoming the greatest middleweight champion of all time.
You don't have to show me somebody to beat him.
Well, let me show you somebody.
This man is a monster. One of the most feared strikers to ever fight in kickboxing.
He hits people and just sends them flying. Everybody goes unconscious.
This is a guy who has fought Israel Adesanya twice in kickboxing and knocked him out cold.
Alex Pereira is the boogeyman to Israel Adesanya. And now, guess what? The boogeyman has arrived in the UFC.
Alex Pereira! You cannot stand in front of that man. I'm telling you, that's what this guy does to everybody. That power is different.
Oh my goodness! The next middleweight title challenger, Alex Pereira.
If I'm Israel Adesanya, I'm training tonight.
Congratulations. I'm sure you're still kind of processing the emotions, the moment of everything, but just give us the feeling right now with that championship belt in front of you.
Pô, Alex, primeiramente parabéns, né? São várias emoções aí, deve estar passando por sua cabeça agora. Passa para a gente mais ou menos aí o que você está sentindo.
Bom, uma grande emoção, vou repetir o que eu venho falando, muitas pessoas acham que são 3 lutas, né, 1 ano, mas para mim não, para mim são 14 anos, muita dedicação, muita disciplina e hoje, pô, tô aqui, campeão do mundo, campeão do UFC e estou muito feliz com isso.
A lot of emotion going through my head, so many years of hard work and dedication, and here I am, champion of the world.
You know me, I keep the same energy.
Well, I was going to say, Israel, I mean, we're not used to talking to you under these circumstances after a loss, right? We're usually after a victory. So I guess you say you keep the same energy. What is the emotion like for you right now?
I want to burp.
That's the same.
What's the emotion? I'm grateful. Oh, thanks, David. I'm grateful. What a life. What a moment. Fucking crazy, isn't it? Like, similar to the last time, same story. It's crazy, but yeah, I was fine. First thing I said to you or the ref was I was fine because I was still lucid. I was in there, but yeah, shit happens.